The world can proclaim LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month in the NBA. They proclaim it. They show it to the world. They say, come join us for Pride Month, to celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it in the streets. Unrighteousness. So how is it that one can't speak righteousness? How is it one that how are they to say that man, this man is crazy?
Alright, so that was the initial thing Jaden Ivey did that got everybody, well, that got the Bulls feeling like he was detrimental to the team, right? So then I don't know which one happened first. I'm gonna try to go in order. But then he was going off about how he got waived.
They said my conduct is detrimental to the team, right? Why didn't they just say we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? Why didn't they say that? Well, how is it conduct detrimental to the team? What did I do to the team? What did I do to the players? I did nothing but practice with them, play with them, pass the ball to them, good teammate to them. Said good job, good shot. I said good job, good pass, way to play, bro. Right? I said these things to my teammates. Was never detrimental to them. So why is it that the NBA and the Chicago Bulls say that I'm detrimental to the team? How? Because I believe in the truth? Because I know Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life? How? How is my conduct detrimental to the team? That's why you got Steph Curry and he not even surrendered, and y'all believe he's a Christian. Y'all believe he's a Christian because he wrote Philippians 4:13. Y'all think he's a Christian. But he cursing just like the world.
We are now about ready to go, so please take your seats, fasten your seatbelt.
Friendship with the world is enmity with God. He's friendship with the world. He don't know Jesus. And I pray he comes to the truth. That him and his family will be saved in Jesus' name. Because all that stuff is not going to matter on Judgment Day. All them rings he got. All them rings LeBron got. All them rings Michael Jordan got.
Then he said the Detroit Pistons ain't gonna matter on Judgment Day. Right? Then he said that his wife.
That's why my wife in here and she not even texting me. Anthony Edwards had said some derogatory thing to some male. I can't remember vividly what the situation was, but he called somebody a derogatory word. He called them the F word, portraying that person was gay, basically. He said those things and they fined him for it. How is it that he said something detrimental, basically hypocritical judgment, because he's not a Christian?
Yeah, it's derogatory. Right? It's like a slur almost for homosexuals that,
right.
That if you use that word against them, they're going to be offended by it.
He got fined. He didn't get kicked out the league. He didn't get waived. It's because he's the best player on their team, right? They need him, right? The Timberwolves need him to be on the team because he's the best player. He makes them money. I'm injured. I'm injured and I'm speaking the truth. It's all money involved into that. That's why that's why he's still playing. They're not gonna waive him. He's making the Timberwolves money. Everyone goes to pay to watch Anthony Edwards. Yeah. If they didn't have Anthony Edwards, no one would watch the Timberwolves.
Look at these queer ass niggas, man. Do what the world done came to.
Never saw the video. Yo, like the thing with the string is your boy Chad was, and I'm here with
Prophet.
Man, bro.
What are we doing, bro?
Man, Jaden Ivey, obviously, I also want to say this. I saw that he had mentioned that he had been abused as a child, never really felt love, had faced some depression before. I believe he was kind of like on a press run talking about how he transitioned to Christianity and whatnot, but he did express these things. So I don't know if he is going through something mental health struggles right now. I don't want to just clown, bro, and just, what are we doing, Jaden, Ivey? You tweaking, even though, like, you know, if you're not going through no mental health issues, then your passion for Christ is, nobody knocking that, but it's just like, you know, getting you in hot water. We don't want to see you in hot water. We want to see you winning, thriving. I also feel like bro made a great point when it comes to the Anthony Edwards thing. It's kind of like selective outrage.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Anthony Edwards just caused to do some queers. All he said was he wasn't with Pride Month and it's not of the Lord. And this man gets blackballed out the league. But I understand that his behavior had probably been a little different than Anthony Edwards. And he also ain't out of his mind enough to recognize that it's a money thing. Yeah. So if you know that, then you know.
Yeah. I think it's a better way to actually stand on what you believe in. Publicly saying that is not gonna do nothing but hurt you. It's just the reality of the world that we live in today. I think standing up to your coaches or your GM and telling them that you're not participating because you don't believe in it or it goes against your religious views, they legally can't make you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's your religious views, they legally can't be like, oh, you have to. So it's a way you gotta word shit, it's a way you gotta do shit. I don't knock him for standing on what he believes in. I do knock the way that he's doing it, right? So one of the main problems I have with Christianity is the passing of judgment, even though they say only God can judge. It'd be so much judgment against what everybody else is doing and so much comparison that it's hard to kind of veer towards your side because it's like you lead with judgment instead of with love. So it's like, it's the tone, it's the condescension, it's everything that go along with it that really rub you the wrong way on some of these videos. Also, if we just talking like financially or just like having common sense, bro, it's a big audience. It's a big gay audience that watches the NBA. Now, it might not be gay men, but it's a huge audience of gay women that watch the NBA. So when they say you're detrimental to the team, those gay women come to games, they buy jerseys, they want to be, a lot of them want to play in the WNBA. A lot of them play ball on the regular, even if they don't play college or WNBA. So it is a huge audience of gay individuals that watch the NBA.
Also, too, prior to the Anthony Edwards point, which again, I do believe is valid.
That's a valid point.
You took shots at, one of the faces of the league. You came at Steph, bro. I'm not like, this is what are we doing, but I'm not finna what are we doing you. Matter of fact, I'm a what are we doing the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, matter of fact, let's do that.
I'm a what are we doing the Chicago Bulls. Instead of just exiting the man right out of there, like, support the man.
Yeah.
Like, obviously he going through something, you feel me? Like, y'all just gonna get rid of bro like that? Like, what are we doing, Chicago? But y'all front office and y'all executives been a little weird since the Jordan era.
Literally.
Okay, so, but what was I saying prior to the, you came at Steph, bro, and Steph over there minding his business, you know, to Prophet point about just being so judgmental and comparison a thief of joy. Like, it's a lot of people who quote Bible verses, who claim to be Christian, who party on Saturday and Friday night and go to church on Sunday and like, and you just kind of singled out one of the money makers, and you understand how the NBA is a business and it move and operate for money. So
Right. Yeah. You can't fucking call out the golden child of the NBA who got Bible verses fucking stitched into his shoes.
when there's celebrations, it's pointing to
Literally
the sky,
as not
like,
being a Christian. Like, who are you to tell somebody that they not Christian enough? Like, just because you propped your phone up and said it, that's not cool. And it's a common trend, you know, in religion or Christianity especially, just because that's my experience. I don't really know about a whole lot of other stuff, but it's like a common thing. So it's like it literally rubs people the wrong way. It's okay to stand on what you believe in, but I think we in a time where you still have to do it in a tasteful way. You know, you are offending somebody. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't really think that matters to him right now. Like,
Yeah.
I done been in a position in my life where I was like, and I'm probably gonna be in another position in my life where I'm like filled with passion, and the point that I'm trying to express due to the passion put you in a tunnel vision where it may kind of other things not matter. That's an immature trait. As he grows and gains some maturity, he'll be able to have some nuance to communicate that and have a little empathy for other points of view. But that be how the organized religion go. You know what I'm saying? That be how Christianity work. Like, they even taught, like, you know, one God, one religion, and all that. So it's what comes with the territory. You know what I mean? Like,
end of the day, I don't think he should have been cut from the team.
not at all.
I don't even think he should have been fined. Honestly, I don't think he said anything that was like disparaging towards gay people besides him saying that it wasn't the righteous path.
I don't even, that's just his opinion, and we also see it coming from a religious space.
Exactly.
So I don't even think, like, that wasn't, it can come off as disrespectful, but he said it in such a righteous tone, in such a way where it was like he ain't trying to spite you. He just truly feels this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
there was no malice behind it.
That's what I think. I think when we in these situations, when these corporations are really analyzing these situations, you got to look and see if there's malice behind it. If a person has a history of victimizing people of a certain demographic, you got to look at like the connotation of even the words. Like, y'all got speech pathologists for a reason. I think that it needs to be intervention before a man could just lose his job, though. Like,
what they say, Miles Bridges, you know, was going upside his lady head. Buddy done been in and out the league, but I guess he did it recently.
He only got suspended for like 30 games or something like that. That ain't even half the season.
Like, meanwhile, Jaden Ivey probably, he the new Colin Kaepernick.
So like y'all let people be women and do drugs and snort cocaine and get standing ovations and
call people, what do you call
retire their jersey.
What he
call them queers.
Right.
Like, you know, y'all let people do all of that, but the person standing on what they believe in, you cut them from the team and say it's...
Low key, that's what they were saying Mark Jackson got blackballed for, being like a little too holy moly Christian. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look, I ain't saying give them a pass and let them be overbearing what they believe, but give them...
There should be some intervention.
Yeah, like...
There should be a buffer before you just get fired. Like, first of all, you got to realize most of these niggas is kids. They not even 30 years. They not even 25.
Finding themselves.
I don't even know if he's 25 yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a kid, for one. And then most of these kids went from someone taking care of them to handling millions of dollars. A lot of them don't even realize the responsibility that they have and the people who, you know, all the working parts of what they do. So it's like, you really got a bigger responsibility because somebody put millions of dollars in your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's just a way to do everything. And I think a good Christian is always gonna lead with love and humility. You know what I'm saying? And empathy. And when you lead with those things, it causes you to have some compassion and you won't speak out about certain things. Even if you disagree with them, you still could lead with love with these people. even if you don't agree with what they do in their bedroom, there's still things that you can lead with love for that demographic of people just to show that you care and understand and you including them in something.
Or you could go about your way and let them go about their way and not make it your campaign to, because I'm not like super pro with the whole LGBT agenda that I see in the media. We'll probably talk about that more later, but I'm still just not out here like campaigning and making it my mission to like rain on a parade.
Yeah,
like it's
let them have it, gang.
You know
let them have it, gang. Honestly,
like, what are we doing here?
Literally. So
we gonna sign out with a what are we doing? Chicago Bulls, man. Y'all could have gave that man another shot.
Yeah, man.